Welcome to the Rowan University School of Osteopathic Medicine and the Graduate School for Biomedical Sciences virtual commencement ceremony. I am Dr. Tom Cavalieri, Dean of the School of Osteopathic Medicine and the Graduate School for Biomedical Sciences. I am most certain that for all of you, this is not the ceremony that you imagined years ago when you began your medical school journey or your graduate studies. And yet, we find ourselves in the middle of a national pandemic unlike anything we have seen in a century. As medical professionals, we know that our response to situations such as these is crucial for the safety and health of our loved ones, our communities, and our nation. While some of you may be entering the medical field sooner than expected, I assure you with great confidence that you are fully prepared to face any challenges that come your way. I am so proud of the strength and commitment you all have demonstrated during these unprecedented times. We will get through this stronger and more resilient than ever. To begin our ceremony, I am pleased to introduce Dr. James Newell, our Senior Vice President for Medical Initiatives and Affiliated Campuses. Jim?
Hi, I'm Dr. James Newell, Senior Vice President for Medical Initiatives at Rowan University. I was hoping to talk to you today with Bunce Hall behind me and with you and your families gathered on our beautiful Rowan Green. But not much has really gone the way any of us have planned over the last 2 months. In that time, most of you have had to see your clinical rotation end early. You have lost the opportunity to celebrate with us on match day, and now commencement is happening a little differently than we had intended. And I can certainly understand why that might be disappointing to you. But I think in a larger sense, some really incredible things have happened as well. You've gotten the opportunity to experience telemedicine in the middle of a health pandemic. Your class has risen to the occasion. Between CMSRU and SOM, more than 100 of you have volunteered to graduate early, to give up a vacation that was incredibly well earned between the end of medical school and the beginning of your residencies, to join the COVID fight immediately. When we think about the events that we have lost, they are really events that were designed to celebrate your class and to commemorate your achievements. But in so many ways, this has done so much more. You have been a class that will never be forgotten. You are the COVID-19 class. And when memories of other commencements have blurred for all of us, we are going to remember that you were the class that stepped forward and helped us through this incredible time. Every class gets tested. Every individual gets tested. Your test came early and you've answered it incredibly well. We couldn't be more proud of you. And so even if it's not in person, I am thrilled to celebrate with you today. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Members of the class of 2020, graduates of the School of Osteopathic Medicine and the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, it has been my privilege to serve as your dean and to get to know you, a truly dynamic group of dedicated, motivated, and compassionate women and men. I have said many times that our students are the heart of the school. This has never been more evident than it is today. Your selfless approach to learning medicine and science, giving back has been inspirational, and your contributions to the school and communities and one another have been remarkable and in some ways transformative. To our master's and PhD graduates, an integral part of the school's mission is excellence in research and innovation. As scientists, you seek to advance innovation and discovery to improve health and solve the medical challenges of today and the future. Your collective achievements in research at the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences are a testament to this commitment. You have worked to unravel the mysteries of life, searching for new treatments that will restore and maintain good health. For years, you have studied, assisted faculty and students in labs, and performed research by day while attending class in the evening. You have made countless personal sacrifices in pursuit of your goals. For 2020, there are 48 students graduating from the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. 3 of our PhD graduates will continue doing research and teaching, with 1 graduate returning to SOM to complete their DO degree. In addition, we anticipate that approximately 10 of our graduate students will become part of the SOM class of 2024 this summer, most of whom have utilized the linkage agreement between the Graduate School and the School of Osteopathic Medicine. I am also proud to say that 6 former graduate students are 2020 DO graduates. As you continue, whether in academic or industrial scientific research, or by continuing your education, your solid foundation in biomedical research will guide you throughout your career. To our medical school graduates, we are so grateful for the contributions of the class of 2020, which have enriched SOM in many ways. Allow me to share some of these contributions and achievements with you. In this class, a group of your student leaders worked tirelessly to reopen the Rowan Community Health Center in Lindenwold, a patient-focused free clinic funded entirely by student efforts and donations and staffed by local physicians and medical student volunteers, with the goal of ensuring accessibility to high-quality health care to underserved areas and promoting healthy living. In this class, a group of your student leaders helped to create RAISE, Recognizing Achievement and Inspiring Student Excellence, an innovative pre-medical educational experience and unique new pipeline program for the medical school and profession. In this class, students led a team who earned the title National Champions in a patient simulation competition hosted by the American Medical Student Association. As first-time entrants to the competition, our student team bested some of the very notable programs across the country and received an invitation to compete on the international stage. In this class, a group of your student leaders decided to change the narrative of medical student wellness by leading the effort to develop the LEAD Mentor Program. It is a student-run program designed to identify the needs of our medical student body and address those needs by fostering intentional and accessible relationships among students at RowanSOM. And finally, and very pertinent today, in this class, a group of your student leaders have come together to lend a hand during these unprecedented times with the creation of the COVID-19 New Jersey Medical Student Coalition. These medical students are gathering resources to serve our communities, from creating face shields and gathering personal protective equipment, to delivering groceries and coordinating convalescent blood donations. The coalition is taking initiatives to help provide important COVID-19 relief. Graduates, today you join thousands of other osteopathic physicians who provide care for the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. As SOM trained doctors, you embody the most humbling and fulfilling parts of our shared professional mission: to heal, to comfort, to care, and to affirm the dignity of each person you will treat. The well-known physician's prayer states it well: give skill to my hands, clear vision to my mind, kindness and sympathy to my heart. Give singleness of purpose, strength to lift at least a part of the burden of the suffering of humanity, and a true realization of the rare privilege that is mine. As we honor all our graduates, I would be remiss if I did not take a moment to acknowledge those whose contributions were essential in helping our students arrive at this wonderful day of celebration. To our faculty, we are fortunate to have the finest physicians and scientists who are dedicated to educating future leaders in health and science. Thank you for your continued commitment to education, patient care, and research. Your efforts will be reflected in the achievements of our graduates and alumni for many years to come. To family, parents and spouses, loved ones and friends, our thanks and congratulations to you. Your constant encouragement and understanding sustained our students, often through difficult times. For this, you share in their success. Members of the class of 2020, on behalf of the SOM and GSBS faculty, staff, and administration, please accept our congratulations on your accomplishments and best wishes for your continued success as you embark on the next phase of your professional careers. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to introduce the graduate awards portion of the ceremony. To all of our award recipients, please accept my congratulations on the recognition you are about to receive. We applaud each of you for your accomplishments.
Presenting the Outstanding Academic Achievement Awards for the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. The Outstanding Academic Achievement in Master of Science, Alexander Ciaciarelli. The Outstanding Academic Achievement in Master of Biomedical Sciences, Stevie McDonald. The Outstanding Academic Achievement in Doctoral Research, Shauna Rotoli. Now presenting the awards for the School of Osteopathic Medicine. The American Osteopathic Foundation's Donna Jones Moritsugu Memorial Award honoring the spouse of a graduate goes to Mrs. Fatima Qatanani, wife of Ahmad Qatanani. Presenting the service honors for the School of Osteopathic Medicine. The Alumni Association Leadership Award, Christian DiLiberto. The NJOPS Award for Excellence in Osteopathic Medicine, William Baker. The Community Service Award, Karen Custodio. Also announcing the Arnold P. Gold Foundation's Leonard Toe Humanism in Medicine Awards to Neil Jane, and the faculty recipient, Dr. Christian White. Presenting the Outstanding Academic Achievement Awards for the School of Osteopathic Medicine. For Outstanding Achievement in Cell Biology and Neuroscience, Adam Perlstein. For Outstanding Achievement in Emergency Medicine, Brian Lembo. For Outstanding Achievement in Family Medicine, William Baker. For Outstanding Achievement in Geriatrics, Helene Puzio. For outstanding achievement in internal medicine, Palak Patel Rodriguez. For outstanding achievement in medical humanities, Jonathan Lee. For outstanding achievement in molecular biology, Jeffrey Thomas. For outstanding achievement in obstetrics and gynecology, Alexandra Nutitis. For outstanding achievement in osteopathic manipulative medicine, Karen Custodio. For outstanding achievement in pathology, Nyla Mubin. For outstanding achievement in pediatrics, Christine Takanovich. For outstanding achievement in physical medicine and rehabilitation, Timur Aliyev. For outstanding achievement in primary care, Liana Panapinto. For outstanding achievement in psychiatry, Nardine Elshama. For outstanding achievement in surgery, Linnea Russell. The Dean's Award for Outstanding Achievement is given to the graduate with the highest overall academic achievement. The 2020 Dean's Award goes to Helene Puzio. Our final award, the President's Award, honors the graduate who has excelled in the classroom and in the community. The 2020 President's Award goes to Erin Gallagher.
Congratulations once again to all of our SOM and GSBS award recipients on your achievements. Now I am pleased to introduce a special portion of our program to honor and celebrate our military graduates who will be promoted in the military. We thank you for your service and sacrifice and applaud your great work for our profession and for our country to provide medical services to our armed forces, both at home and abroad.
We are proud to recognize the 2020 military graduates for the Rowan University School of Osteopathic Medicine. Captain Darren Finn, New Jersey Army National Guard. Captain Christopher Collin Hayes, New Jersey Army National Guard. Captain Randy Michael, United States Air Force. Captain Tin Wynn, United States Army.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce Michael DeFilippo, your 2020 class president, to present the Golden Apple Awards and deliver student remarks. Michael.
Each year, the graduating class presents the Golden Apple Awards to the full-time and volunteer faculty members who had the greatest impact on the students' medical education. Candidates are nominated by the members of the class, followed by an online ballot to select the recipients. It is now my pleasure to announce the recipients of the 2020 Golden Apple Awards. The full-time faculty Golden Apple Award recipient is Dr. Deborah Podolin. The volunteer faculty Golden Apple Award recipient is Dr. Peter Bulik. Congratulations, Dr. Podolin and Dr. Bulik, and thank you for your commitment to excellence in medical education. Esteemed colleagues, faculty, staff, fellow students, friends, and family. My name is Michael DeFilippo, and I've had the privilege of being the class president for the last 3 years here at Rowan, and it is my honor to deliver these final remarks before we receive our diplomas and transition into living a reality we've so long dreamed about for years. Before continuing, I just wanted to congratulate my fellow students and thank our families, friends, professors, deans, and all the Rowan staff that made this moment possible. We wouldn't be here without your years of support and encouragement. I had no idea where I was planning on taking this speech and what I wanted to talk about. Sitting there in front of my computer, I found myself reflecting on the years we spent here and lessons learned. Today, I wanted to share with you some of them that were most inspiring to me. I thought back to pre-matric and that first summer of medical school in 2016. Those weird, fun, and awkward icebreakers, seeing classmates chase Pokemon through the academic center, heading to Philly to go to IBG, bowling, and karaoke nights, and spending half of our loan disbursement on a single transaction for cutlery and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich from Top Dogs. I learned that we were more than just a random class of medical students, more than the stereotypes that I thought I'd encounter when matriculating into medical school. We were friends, parents, spouses, career changers, first-time college students. We were more than just a collection of students. We were a new family, all of us with a common thread. We were determined, hardworking, and extremely dedicated to become physicians. As the time went on during our preclinical years, and the umbrella opened, if you know, you know, and we became knee-deep and belly-full with more medical facts than one could imagine, I learned about camaraderie. As we began to become sick of the term high yield and learn about UWorld and ClinMed, I saw us band together. We picked each other up when we saw one of us falling. We were each other's shoulder to cry on. We celebrated our successes together and encouraged one another when there were failures. This camaraderie continued on into the clinical years, where, for many of us, we were seeing our first patients as student doctors, and finally starting to feel more doctor than student. Our shared experiences became the lifeline between us, calling each other to celebrate delivering a baby, or the late-night phone calls discussing how to deal with a difficult case. It was at this time I saw our compassion and empathy, and what it truly means to be a caring physician for mind, body, and spirit. Holding a hand with a grieving family member, listening to the stories of patients and genuinely desiring for them to do better and well. We weren't just training to be physicians. We were people training to care for people. And finally, during this last year, I learned of our grit and courage and our kindness. As we dispersed across the nation and world on sub-internships and audition rotations, I saw us extend our wings and soar to new heights. We proudly represented the awesomeness our class is, while in some cases spending long nights and weeks away from loved ones in the temporary sacrifice to pursue our dreams. And through all that difficulty, all the traveling, interviewing, endless ERAS emails, and who could forget a pandemic, our class's fortitude never faltered. We showed everyone our compassion, our camaraderie, our dedication, and most importantly, our humanity, the embodiment of the osteopathic physician profession. After this moment, as we move forward in our lives as physicians, I never want us to forget these lessons we've learned together. Likewise, I'd like for us to always remember these words from Dr. Sanjay Gupta as we go forth into the world as budding physicians. At times when you're not sure, and that's going to happen a lot, and at times when things seem hard, and that will happen every day, you've got to remember that it is possible to do good and to be good at the same time. They go hand in hand. As you progress through your career, you're going to do so much good for so many. But don't forget to be good. Good doctors, good citizens, good human beings. Don't let money dictate your decisions. And remember what it was that made you happy before everyone else started to define it for you. You know what makes your heart swell. You know what makes the breath catch in the back of your throat. You know what gives you that chest tightening with anticipation. I hope you go get that. To the Rowan University School of Osteopathic Medicine, class of 2020, my family, let us go forth and share our compassion, our humanity, and do good.
Thank you, Michael, for your outstanding leadership. Now, a very important part of our program, the reciting of the Osteopathic Oath. The Osteopathic Oath is a covenant of trust between you and your future patients. It is a commitment to protect and preserve the life and health of the patients entrusted to your care. At this time, I ask the DO candidates to recite the Osteopathic Oath with me. I will be joined by your class president, Michael DeFilippo, and alumni president, Dr. Andrea Iannuzzelli. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I am about to enter.
I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and life of my patients.
To retain their confidence and respect, both as a physician and a friend, who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity, to perform faithfully my professional duties.
To employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and my skill and ability.
Keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery.
I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions.
Not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession.
I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it be asked of me.
I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation.
And never by word or by act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices.
I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art.
To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who will come after me.
I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biologic truths to the healing arts, and to
develop the principles of osteopathy, which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, colleagues.
At the May 9th Rowan University virtual commencement ceremony, official action was taken to certify today's doctoral and master's degree candidates as having completed all the requirements for graduation. The School of Osteopathic Medicine and Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences graduates were conferred the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Biomedical Science, and Master of Science degrees with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations of that degree. It is now my privilege to present the graduates from the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences and the School of Osteopathic Medicine.
Presenting the candidates for the Master of Biomedical Sciences, Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. Tamid Ahmed. Ryan Ulvite. Anushka Barpujari. Wendy Bonilla Acosta. Zachary Bruno. Victoria Christopher. Hala Ismail. Brooke Fallon. Briera Geiger. Lamia Hussein. Esther Jean-Baptiste. Janice Cargbo. Damini Kashyap. Jaspreet Kaur. Jacqueline Kerner. Noel Camus. Alexandria Lamano. Basma Malik. Stevie McDonald. Alexandra Melchiori. Lorena O. Mendoza. Shamama Jabin Mirza. Joseph Morris. Folake Olamiju. Rahul Parekh. Umreen Patel, Bhomik Patel, Kush Patel, Pruthvi Petiredla, Jonathan Paleo, Natalie St. Eloy, Mohammad Sanhu, Lali Singh, Jessica Tan, Linda Trujillo, Steve Williams, Hyzen Yang, Usman Yaqub. Presenting the candidates for the Master of Science in Histopathology, Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. Nicholas Chiarella, Alexander Ciaciarelli, Davina Jackson, Kevin Tran, presenting the candidates for the Master of Science in Molecular Pathology and Immunology, Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. Michael Ingling, Jill Thompson, Nicholas Anthony Wachowski. Presenting the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree, Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. Dr. George Godsey, Dr. Rahil Kherka, Dr. Shauna Rotoli, Dr. Obirup Sakar. Presenting the candidates for the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, School of Osteopathic Medicine. Dr. Jennifer Abrams, Dr. Thomas Ajomi, Dr. Taiwo Ajumobi, Dr. Taimur Aliyev, Dr. Emmanuel Amofa Jr., Dr. Keith Anaker, Dr. Kunal Anandapara, Dr. Nathaniel Andrews, Dr. Anthony Ascione, Dr. Sharmin Asha, Dr. Anna Ayum, Dr. Sarah Aziz, Dr. Akash Babaria, Dr. William Baker, Dr. Vincent Basile, Dr. Jansu Bekora, Dr. Sarah Bechet, Dr. Leonard Bellotti, Dr. Ahmed Bendari, Dr. Jonathan Benjamin, Dr. Craig Biebel, Dr. Louis Balanos, Dr. Anna K. Brown, Dr. Alexander Bush, Dr. Duane Campbell, Dr. Louis Capelli III, Dr. Ashley Carlo, Dr. Brian Carlozzi, Dr. Maria Carvalho Alarte, Dr. Tashani Channer, Dr. Renza Chen, Dr. Young Cho, Dr. Edward Cho, Dr. Katerina Christodolides, Dr. Caroline Consul, Dr. Karen Custodio, Dr. Alicia Danzig, Dr. Alyssa Diastoli, Dr. J. Dave, Dr. Andrea de Villa Balarezo, Dr. Rourke Decker, Dr. Michael DeFilippo, Dr. Monica Deep, Dr. Christian DiLiberto, Dr. Nkechi Iboka, Dr. Muhammad Elasa, Dr. Nardine El-Shama, Dr. Christina Fanous, Dr. Lemuel Figueroa, Dr. Darren Finn, Dr. Elizabeth Ford, Dr. Joel Frank, Dr. Erin Gallagher, Dr. Khushbu Gandhi, Dr. Mark Gedrich, Dr. Garrett Gianeski, Dr. Nilufar Godin, Dr. Ashley Gordon, Dr. Saloni Goyal, Dr. Miad Hadeh, Dr. Jenna Hakim, Dr. Fareed Hamadullah, Dr. Hussam Hanna, Dr. Jacob Havens, Dr. Christopher Collin Hayes, Dr. Richard Herbster, Dr. Adam Hirsch, Dr. Elsie Hobeka, Dr. Robert Holm Kennedy, Dr. Mariam Hussein, Dr. Joseph Ifrak, Dr. Adam Jacob, Dr. Neil Jane, Dr. Poonam Jain, Dr. Saisaketh Javaji, Dr. Matthew Johnson, Dr. Jessica Cabert, Dr. Adam Candile, Dr. Elad Kasher, Dr. Arshitha Kada, Dr. Monica Katak, Dr. Kevin Kim, Dr. Ilan Kokotek, Dr. Panayotis Koutsoupias, Dr. Deepa Kamarjaguda, Dr. Elizabeth Lagerson, Dr. Forrest Lai, Dr. Jonathan Lee, Dr. Kristen Lee, Dr. Brian Lembo, Dr. Alexandra Lazinski, Dr. Kayan Liu, Dr. Kevin Lipat, Dr. Salman Mahmood, Dr. Zamran Masih, Dr. Sarah Maurice, Dr. Lauren McKay, Dr. Randy Michael, Dr. Sheer Moretsky, Dr. Summer Mohammed, Dr. Naila Mubin, Dr. Nora Mustafa, Dr. Jason Naftalin, Dr. Tin Nguyen, Dr. Haley Norian, Dr. Alexandra Nutitis, Dr. June O, Dr. Olisameka Okafo, Dr. Jeffrey Ordner III, Dr. Duriel Owusu, Dr. Adesola Oyewole, Dr. Elizabeth Packey, Dr. Orvashi Pundith, Dr. Leanna Panapinto, Dr. Aneri Patel, Dr. Mitali Patel, Dr. Naeem Patel, Dr. Neil Patel, Dr. Sankalp Patel, Dr. Shivangi Patel, Dr. Zeel Patel, Dr. Palak Patel Rodriguez, Dr. Ariana Patras, Dr. Adam Perlstein, Dr. Helene Puzio, Dr. Ahmad Qatanani, Dr. Shrusti Raja, Dr. Chintan Rajput, Dr. Burkha Rana, Dr. Timothy Ripley Jr., Dr. Muhammad Rizwan, Dr. Lenny Rostomian, Dr. David Rubin, Dr. Linnea Russell, Dr. Patricia Russo, Dr. Raghav Sani, Dr. Christopher Sandifer, Dr. Eitan Scheinthal, Dr. Ruchi Shah, Dr. Sarah Sharabi, Dr. Sarush Sharak, Dr. Robert Sharkis III, Dr. Amanda Sharma, Dr. Daniel Shore, Dr. Manpreet Sidhu, Dr. Jeffrey Sim, Dr. Lali Singh, Dr. Ronak Singh, Dr. Isabella Slaby, Dr. Jessica Snyder, Dr. Kelvin Sawono, Dr. David Song, Dr. Adam Sturtz, Dr. Kandarp Suthar, Dr. Asad Syed, Dr. Tirth Talati, Dr. Didam Tan, Dr. Regina Tadeus, Dr. Jeffrey Thomas, Dr. Christine Takanovich, Dr. Danny Tran, Dr. Linda Tran, Dr. Nee Tran, Dr. Matthew Tribble, Dr. Yukari Ueda Black, Dr. Zachary Walder, Dr. Jocelyn Wardlaw, Dr. Scott Weissmiller, Dr. Lindsay West, Dr. Caitlin Wilkie, Dr. Patrick Willard, Dr. Emily Wilson, Dr. Kyle Wiseman, Dr. Jordan Wall, Dr. Erin Wu, Dr. Doris Shah, Dr. Keiko Yoshioka, Dr. Sherry Young, Dr. John Zadroga, Dr. Raza Zia,
As graduates of Rowan University, you now join a proud group of alumni physicians. To induct you into the Alumni Association, I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Andrea Iannuzzelli, President of the Rowan SOM Alumni Association. Andy?
On behalf of the Rowan SOM Alumni Association, your Alumni Association, please accept my congratulations to you, America's newest physicians and researchers. From this day forward, those of you receiving your DO or PhD degree will now share the same first name, Doctor. And as you move forward in your journey, all of you, SOM and GSBS alike, will be stepping across the threshold of your dreams. Those dreams were built on many sleepless nights of study, fueled by countless cups of caffeine, if you're anything like me. I know that you have, without a doubt, earned every accolade you receive today. Like you, I am a graduate of this world-class school from the class of 1995, 25 years ago. So I know you are well prepared for the future, even in an uncertain time such as this. Let the dreams you held when you first arrived at SOM be your guide to live the life you imagined for yourself. Continue to pursue learning and achievement, and we would be honored if you would cherish the camaraderie and fellowship of your Alumni Association. As president of the Alumni Association, I have one simple message as you move forward. Please keep in touch, and when the time is right, get involved and stay involved. As alumni, you have an opportunity to reach across and engage generations of physicians, researchers, and students who will follow in your footsteps. Your involvement will undoubtedly enrich others, but it will also enrich your life as well. Help those future physicians, researchers, and students go confidently in the direction of their dreams. And yes, make this world a better, healthier place. It is now my distinct honor to induct the class of 2020 into the Rowan University and Rowan University School of Osteopathic Medicine Alumni Association. Stay safe, stay strong, and be well. Congratulations.
Now, I'd like to conclude this ceremony the same way I have for 15 years, with a final lesson for the class of 2020, a lesson from Harrison's Principles of Internal Medicine, its first edition in 1950. Harrison writes, "No greater opportunity, responsibility, or obligation can fall to the lot of a human being than to become a physician. In the care of the suffering, the physician needs technical skill, scientific knowledge, and human understanding. The physician who uses these with humility and wisdom will provide a unique service to humanity and will build an enduring edifice of character within. The physician should ask of destiny nothing more than this, and should be content with nothing less." Congratulations, and may God bless you.